right, here we go. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Miami Comedy Podcast. Manny going live once again. Thank you all so much for joining. Yeah, we're back in the podcast, everybody. All right, what's up, Woodhouse, Adelis? Oh man, I just realized I forgot to put the wallpaper behind me while I go live. How unprofessional is this? I take a week off, and as soon as I go back on, I forget how to do everything. That's the best thing about taking a break, right? You don't follow the rules anymore. You're just like, what do I gotta do? I gotta send an email to who in the morning? Oh, is that the boss? I forgot all about her. What's up, man? Myra Ellis, Hannah, Woodhouse, Adelis, welcome back, guys. Hey, every once in a while, man, I gotta take a little break. All right, that's just how it is. And you know what I've been doing is, man, I've been working a lot on. Oh man, right off the bat, Woodhouse sending 99 cents over. Thank you so much. Well, you know, Instagram takes a slice of that, so it goes down to 70 cents, but still appreciate it nonetheless. You the man, Woodhouse. Congratulations on making me more energetic for this show. I've been multitasking, and that's why I've been taking a break on the podcast, man. I'm doing too much at once. I'm spinning way too many plates. You guys have been there. Warmington, sunny days. Welcome back, man. What's going on in your lives? JV, put it on the chat. Share with me. Have you ever multitasked it? Have you ever multitasked anything in your life to the point where it just stresses you out? So recently, I've been doing virtual shows, Cupid's of Comedy. Fortunately, we did one. It was great. The second one had to cancel. Shout out to Brittany Brave. Very, very busy girl. And I've also been doing networking events for comedians, man. I'm bringing comedians together from all over the world, and we're talking about making it big. So I've been multitasking to the point where I just had to take a break from the live stream for like a week. You know what I mean? Daily prioritization. Yeah, but what do you prioritize? Sunny days. What is the prioritization? You know what I mean? Like what goes first? The chicken or the egg? No. What goes first when you prioritize your days? Like you wake up and the number one priority that comes to mind is going back to bed. Like that is number one. I want to lay my head down again and I want to forget about what I have to do that day, right? But if you were to choose that, you fucked up. You're not going to have a good productive day. And then there's social media, and then you got to respond to the DMs, and you got to send that email. And then as you get this bombardment of things that you've got to do throughout the day, and it's just like sometimes you just feel like, you know what? Some things are going to have to take the axe, right? Some things you have to just cut off from your life. You're just like, you know what? I'm going to stop talking to women for a week. Oh man, I'm going to stop eating shit for a week. I'm going to stop, I don't know. I'm going to stop being messy for a week. I'm going to stop going live for a little while and just get my priorities straight. And you know what I figured my priority is? Going live again. Like how I used to do every single day. I've missed you guys. I've missed getting behind this camera thing. I miss pulling out my mic, and I miss talking shit, man. Today I posted a video and I was just reminiscing of the good times. I posted that video of what is a fuckboy, which got great traction, by the way. What's up, Hector? Right? The what is a fuckboy video got pretty good traction for a podcast video. And then when I started seeing that people started reacting to it, it's like, man, I got to go back live and start talking my shit, man. I got to go back live and just talk to the people. But how great would it be if you were able to live a life where you're able to do multiple things at the same time? What's up, man? Multiple things at the same time and actually reap the rewards from it. Because if you focus on multiple things, you can't do a good job, right? You ever try talking to multiple dating partners at the same time? It's like, you can't. I feel like you're not giving me enough attention. It's like, you know what? You're right. There's some truth to what you're saying. I'm talking to many others, and so can't really focus. It's the same thing with work, right? You're there writing up a blog, and then you get an email about somebody that wants to do a podcast with you or something like that. And you're just like, I really can't focus on this right now, right? It's either one or the other. And if you choose to do both, they're both going to come out like shit, right? The podcast interview would probably be like, Manny, this is by far one of the worst podcast interviews I've ever done in my life. I was like, yeah, man, I'm I'm just not really in the moment right now. I'm not really present because I'm thinking about that email that got interrupted. What's up, Say Walt? Can I join the live? No, you cannot. I'm here talking shit. Leonette says talking shit will forever be the best thing to do. There's something about talking shit that makes it stress relieving, right? Isn't talking shit like I'd rather talk shit than go to a massage parlor. Hell, I would love to multitask talking shit to the masseuse while I'm getting massaged. Oh, let me tell you about my day. Where do I lay down? They start getting naked. It's like, man, I got to do this podcast in a couple hours. So yeah, man, I go live and I just start talking shit, kind of like how I am right now. Yeah. Pants too? Nah, Say Walt says, nah, I get it if I can't. I just got back from the beach. Oh, that's nice. Leonette says it's therapeutic. Yeah, talking shit is extremely therapeutic, especially when someone knows how to talk shit correctly, because not a lot of people know how to talk shit. Because you got to be careful, because when you talk shit, you've got to, that's the key word for today's episode, guys. You've got to multitask the shit you've got to talk. And you also have to consider what they're thinking while you're talking shit, right? Because you don't want to be rambling. You want the shit talking to be somewhat beneficial, right? Where we take them on a journey, on a shit talking story of a journey. You're just like, wow, that was awesome, Manny. The things that stress you out in life makes me feel like I was there with you, enjoying the stress. Let's see. S Lovely, welcome. Diana, welcome back. Flower Love 143, beat me to it. Anyways, so yeah, man, I've been working on so many projects at once. Miami Comedy is in full force. So we've got a brand new Wednesday starting in May. We're over at Focal Brewery, right? So I'm working with the venue owners there. Tipsy Flamingo on a Sunday, right? So get ready for lots of shit talking in Miami. I don't think you're ready for it. Why is it that you can't enjoy life by doing multiple things at once, right? Some of the things that you do multiple things at once can be beneficial. A threesome, right? That's multitasking. You've got to be very focused when you're having a threesome. That's probably one of the best examples of multitasking that I've ever thought of. What else can be? What's a beneficial way to multitask? Looking at memes while you're taking a shit, right? That's a great activity for multitasking. Give me some examples, guys. Like what is a really good way to multitask and feel like you're accomplishing something, right? Like what is a good balance of doing something at the same time where it's like this was meant to be. Thank you for the laughter. You're very welcome, Flower Love. The Draft Pod, welcome. We're here talking about multitasking and doing things at the same time, and hopefully that you don't get burnt out. Eating and drinking, right? They go hand in hand. There's nothing better than eating and drinking alcohol. For those that don't know, I started drinking again in last month. And one of the best things that I've ever felt in my life in terms of stress relief, and this is kind of odd to say because this is probably not a healthy thing to say, but I love having like a beer while I'm about, like right before I eat. I like having a good beer to kind of like get the appetite going. And then I go into like thinking about what food I'm going to get. Oh, and it's the worst thing when the waiter tries to rush you. Can I get you anything to drink? Yeah, let me have your finest IPA, please. And then he shows up with the IPA. He's like, can I get you anything to eat? It's like, you just brought me this. How fucking dare you? Let me have my moment with the beer. All right. Leonette says, listening to music while showering. Oh, yeah, that goes hand in hand. Absolutely. Especially if you're jerking off in the shower, right? Masturbating in the shower while listening to music. That's three things at once. You're showering, pleasing yourself, and listening to tunes. Wow. Leonette, you're taking it to the next level. I was thinking multitasking two things at once. But you brought it into three. Bang. Having arguments in my head while showering, right? There you go. Lorenzo Sands. Ooh, you got to be careful with Lorenzo Sands, man. Lorenzo Sands sounds like he's going through it. Dancing while talking. It's kind of awkward though. I've been in that situation, Diana, where you're dancing with someone and then they want to have a conversation. It's like, shh, I don't want to talk to you. That's a great one right there, Diana, because I prefer there not be too much talking while we're dancing. It's like less talking, more grinding. Because if you're dancing and you're talking, you're ruining the sex vibes that the dancing provides. Oh, that's great. When you're dancing and you're talking, the silence of the dance. Well, maybe you're thinking like Manny. I'm thinking about like classical, respectable dancing. I don't know this grinding thing that you're talking. Can you imagine talking to somebody while you're grinding on them? He's like, yeah, boom, 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 boom. How was your day? Yeah, but what happened? Did you get vaccinated yet? Not yet. Wow. Well, shit, man. This is kind of a risk doing this, but I'm in the moment. This is amazing. Yeah, it depends on the dance, Diana. That's the purpose sometimes. Whispers. No. Usually when I dance, when I quote unquote grind dance with someone, it's a very quiet process. I let the body do the talking. No conversations. Where are you from? That's a great booty you've got there. Wow. Nice hips too. Yeah. Do you feel that? Like, what topics do you talk about when you're grinding on somebody? This is amazing. This is a great thing. Like, I got to ask this question. It's like, when you're grinding on someone, what topics do you talk about? That's awesome. Hey, Dade, what's up, man? How are you? Talking shit while drinking, right? That goes hand in hand. And it's not stressful. It actually makes the drinking better and the shit talking better. Hey, girl, who'd you vote for? Yeah, you get into deep conversations, right? You can't multitask. You can't multitask grind dancing and conversation, right? You can't do that. So you fuck up the whole thing. Lorenzo says, keeping an eye out for people not wearing their mask correctly and social distancing while you shop. My head can't handle it. Ooh, Lorenza sounds like she is or he is a Karen. Hey, I don't like seeing your nose protruding your mask like that here in this Marshall's. It's making me feel uncomfortable. Marshall's looks like Ross and Marshall's looks like, I don't know, like somebody just ran in there and just started pulling shit off the racks and then throwing it on the floor. Like I never, or the Burlington Coat Factory. I never understood those kinds of shops. Like, I don't know why there's so many people there. That shit looks like, I don't know how to describe it, but it kind of looks like somebody like threw a grenade in there or something. Like Marshall's, Ross, and Burlington Coat Factory looks like somebody went in there, tossed some hand grenades, and was like, wait until they explode and then we'll open the store. Let's see. All right, guys, what else is good at multitasking? Like, what's a good thing that you can multitask easily with? Let's see. Listening to a book while driving. Yeah, or a podcast or something. But, you know, when you're in Miami, you've got no choice but to listen to something because traffic is just so bad that something needs to preoccupy your head. That's why you get all those jingles on the radio. 1-800-411-PAINT, right? Because they're like, yo, they're out there stuck in traffic, man. Just give them some fucking jingles, right? Does anyone still even listen to the radio? Right? Hey, what's up, iCar? Driving and yelling, hand in hand, absolutely. If I dance with them, it's as good as over. Well, then you gotta move it, say Walt. If you do like someone, you don't dance. What do you mean by that, Diana? So what, you dance with people you don't like? Huh? People who listen to the radio scare me. Bro, me too. Like, dude, you're listening to the same 10 songs repeatedly. Why would you do that? That's almost like insanity. You're going to listen to that song again? They just played it. Or when you switch over to another radio station and then they play it like 30 seconds later, fucking creepy. That's one thing that's multitasking, keeping your sanity while listening to the top 40. How do you do that? How do you keep your sanity while listening to top 40 pop songs? Like, how do you, that blows my fucking mind. Like, how do you not think to yourself, like, I'm going to go crazy if I hear another song of top 40, right? So you can focus. Hey, those are the if make under 30, 40K a year stores. I'm guilty. Hey, those are the if you make 30 to 40K a year stores. Oh, I see what you mean. So you're saying like people that make a certain amount of money go to those stores to shop. Well, you shouldn't judge them. All right. Because I still go to Goodwill. And you know what? I find amazing shit there. And some of the things you find at a Goodwill, no one will probably ever wear those again because A, they're not on sale anymore. And B, somebody gave it up. So when you put it on, you look amazed. Dude, I went to a Goodwill before I went to Chicago, right? Because you can't buy, who the fuck is going out there buying sweaters and jackets in Miami? Yeah, that's crazy, right? That's another thing to multitask. How the hell are you making money and buying sweaters and jackets in Miami? All right. Are you like any Miamians out there buying like $80, $100 sweaters, like in an actual retail shop? Like you go into a Scotch and soda and you're just like, yeah, let me go. I want to buy a jacket to go to Chicago. It's like, well, you got one all the way in the back for $300. Perfect. You go to a fucking Goodwill to buy jackets and sweaters in Miami. And you know what? Some of the best fucking jackets and sweaters are on sale in those secondhand stores. All right. I'm telling you guys, you go to a secondhand store, you find those jackets that people gave up because it's too hot in Miami, and you wear those things in another fucking city, you're going to be killing it. All right. Let's see. All right. So Diana says, if you do like someone, you don't dance. And then the reason why is so you can focus. What, to them talking to you? Diana, is that your logic? What's up, Eric? Welcome to the chat. We're here talking about multitasking. All right. Before we get to the second half of the show, guys, let's get to the reads. Shout out to Ellie Venus, who is a health insurance agent and a subject matter expert in the world of health insurance. So use him as a resource. If you have questions, he has answers. The people he helps the most are those that do not have health insurance because they believe it to be unaffordable. And those who do have health insurance are complaining because of how much it costs. He can help anyone, anywhere with anything regarding their health insurance. So call him today, 305-335-3944. 305-335-3944. I don't know. I'm not really good at jingles. Also, eliu.binas@ushadvisors.com. Thank you, LU. All right, moving on. That's what they want. Look, I'll be honest with you guys, man. I've been multitasking two things in the morning. Waking up. All right, I wake up in the morning and I wake up and I go straight to the fucking gym. And I go to the gym tired, like exhausted. And I got fat. All right, but I did it on purpose. I did it on purpose when I got fat. I told myself I'm going to eat meat again, right? I started eating meat again probably like 4 or 5 months ago. But then in January, I was like, I'm just going to eat calories every day. I'm going to eat a lot of calories and I'm just going to see what happens. All right. And I don't understand why my body can't multitask burning calories while I consume it to the point where I stay in shape, right? Because it's either you're burning more calories or you're consuming more calories. Like, get your shit together, gut, right? So I started gaining weight, but it's like I feel good about it because I did it to myself. You know what I mean? And I'm kind of like in shape. Check this out. This is the best shape I've ever been in my life, but it's covered with a layer of fat, right? Like I got this blubber. I've got this blubber like incubating the new muscles I've got. So it's like I feel this fatty layer before I can reach like my chest muscle. And there's like these fats. Like, bro, I look at my back having a gut talk. Bro, I'm telling you. I look at myself in the mirror without a shirt on, and I know there's muscle in there because I can feel it with my hands, but the mirror says differently. The mirror just makes me look like, nah, man, you just fat. Like you gained weight. Like that gut came out of nowhere. Dude, and you know what the worst thing is about gaining and losing weight? When you gain weight, you get it like in a day. Like you just wake up and you're just like, I'm fat because I ate cookies. I had cookies and a beer last night. And then you wake up and then you're just fat, right? But then to lose 10, 15, 20 pounds, that shit takes like 3, 4, 5, 6 months, right? Your body is like, no, let's make this guy look like shit. It's almost like your body is working against you. It's like, I want you to look like shit. And if you want to look good, you got to work extra hard. So now that I've gained this muscle mass plus the layer of blubber, now I gotta melt the shit off, right? So now I got to go start running more. Oh, now I got to go run more. And then I've got to eat less. And yeah, I'm going to do this for 3 months and I don't know what to expect. You know, I'm here drinking water, right? And I'm not going to drink for 3 months now. I don't know. I'm going through this major experiment of my body, right? Because like I'm about to reach 40. Okay, guys, your boy is about to be 40 years old. All right. I'm 35, about to hit 36. I'm 4 years away from 40. All right. So I need to figure myself out. I need to know what's going to work right now. So by the time I hit 40, I want to start doing the Manny G diet. And the Manny G diet is when you start eating healthy for a prolonged period of time, only to fuck it up within a week of eating whatever you want. Like I will go vegan for 3 months just so that I can get fat in a week right after, just to see how my body metabolizes the shit. Water is the best for digestion, as well as a hot tea. Wow, Diana, profound. Thank you so much. Are you a nutritionist? Maybe somebody tries to give you advice. It's like, you know, if you drink a lot of water, that's healthy for you. It's like, damn, that's crazy. Did you know people have been drinking tea for centuries? Whoa, get the fuck out of here. Really? Yo, you saved my life. Well, why do you say that? I just started drinking more water and I was just like, wow. I studied it. What's up, Miss Lanita? What's up, Mocha? I studied it. I studied that water is good for the body. Whoa, shit. Whoa, take it easy there. All right, let's wind it down, guys. Multitasking is the reason why I took a week off, man. I was just doing too much at once, but now I'm kind of getting the hang of things. Things are slowing down, right? In a good way. It's slowing down in a point where it's manageable at school. Yeah, you know, if you could spell at school, yeah, there you go. Now I believe you went to school. Hey, Manny. What's up, Anima Roman? You are hilarious. Thank you, Diana. Well, you know, I do it. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and share this to close it off. You know what I've realized about my comedy career, guys? I don't like the spotlight. Like I'll perform, right? I like entertaining, but there's something about me being on a flyer or me being the number one reason for something like a production or a show. Like, I don't see myself doing that. Like, I wouldn't feel comfortable if it's like, hey, I'm going to do a show and it's Manny Garavito. Manny Garavito is going to talk for an hour on stage, a joke or whatever. And it's just like, I don't really see myself doing that. I'd rather just show up. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, Manny's here. It's like, yeah, I came after all. What's up, everybody? Like, just pleasantly surprise you. Right? Like, can you imagine if like one day you're on the live stream watching me talk shit and then like you turn into like the late night and then I just walk out. It's like, all right, guys, comedian from all the way from Miami. He runs a daily podcast with 5 steady viewers a night. Give it up for Manny Garavito. I just walk out with a nice Burlington Coat Factory suit on. And you guys are like, oh shit, it's Manny. I'm like, hey, what's up, everybody? Yeah, how are you? Yeah, my agent specifically asked they don't announce that I'll be showing on the show tonight. That's the kind of career I want. I kind of just want to show up, and do cool shit. But to be the reason for something, I just don't have the I don't have the I don't have the level of egotism to be like, oh, I'm the main event. I'm the show. I don't have it and I don't like it. If I were to be like the number one reason for something, it wouldn't be like a comedy show or an entertainment thing. It'd probably be like, I don't know, like a networking event or maybe like a sex tape or something, right? There's no such thing as the only thing. Being a part of something is better than being the only thing. There, that's well said, the Draft Pod. I agree with that philosophy. Being a part of something is better than being the only thing. Wow, profound. I love it. That's exactly what I'm trying to describe here. I'd rather represent something than to represent myself. Wow, you just changed my thinking with that. I'd rather represent something than to represent myself. Yeah, I don't see myself like I've been really thinking about my career as a comedian, man. Like I'm doing really good, right? Like running the shows, coaching. I'm now doing like networking events for comedians, right? And I've realized that the reason I take this route, like it's like I tell myself, it's like, why don't I just put a flyer out there and just try to sell tickets to something I do live? And it's like, I don't really want to be that kind of person where it's like, hey, Manny Garavito, he's going to be fucking hilarious. Come on out. And that puts too much pressure on me because I don't like being the kind of comedian. It's like, hey, you're funny, right? Go ahead, make us laugh. I hate that shit, right? I like being like natural, right? So when you just show up, you can be natural. Yeah, but that's, I'm glad I talked about this because what you just said, that's exactly what I'm trying to describe. Well said. A duo sex tape is better than a solo sex tape. There's another one. This is a wise man talking right here. One thing can make a big difference. There's no such thing as the only thing. One thing can make a big difference. Yeah, I mean, especially if you combine it with other things, right? Like if you combine me with another shit talker, can you imagine the shit storm of a talk that we would have? Oh, I'd love to interview someone like Jordan Peterson and just start talking shit. I'm naturally a devil's advocate. So anytime somebody talks, I'm just like, wait a second. There's a flaw in your thinking. And it would most likely be made up on the spot. Like I'll just say it for the sake of saying it. It's like, I want to do a counter argument on what you're saying just for the sake of fun. May I? All right, let's go ahead and wind it down. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Miami Comedy Podcast, where we go live and we just talk shit and we just come together as a community and make it happen. So this is also great content. If you guys haven't seen the previous post, do me a favor, go watch it. All right, go see What's a Fuckboy. Give it a like, share it, subscribe to the podcast, miamicomedy.com/podcast. All right. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Have a great night, everybody.